At the point when a man goes to chapel, his steps are counted by holy messengers. Introduction. The phrase, "when a man goes to church, his steps are counted by angels," encapsulates a profound spiritual truth. It implies that every step taken toward a place of worship is not only a physical journey, but also a spiritual pilgrimage observed by divine beings. This concept resonates across various faith traditions, symbolizing the significance of worship, community, and the divine presence in the lives of believers. This article delves into the multifaceted implications of church attendance, exploring its spiritual, psychological, and communal dimensions. It aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of the deep significance behind the act of attending church, highlighting the various ways in which it impacts individuals and communities alike. The spiritual significance of church attendance. Church attendance is often viewed as a fundamental expression of faith. For many, entering a church is akin to stepping into a sacred space where the mundane fades away and the divine becomes palpable. This section explores the theological underpinnings of church attendance, discussing how it serves as a vehicle for spiritual growth, community worship, and the deepening of one's relationship with God. The act of congregating with fellow believers for worship, prayer, and fellowship fosters a collective spirituality that can be transformative. The symbolism of steps. Each step taken toward the church holds deep symbolic significance. It represents intention, commitment, and a longing for connection with the divine. This section delves into the metaphors associated with steps in a spiritual context, exploring how they reflect the journey of faith. From the decision to attend church to the physical act of walking through the doors, every step can signify a commitment to one's spiritual path and an acknowledgement of the divine presence guiding that journey. Angels as guardians and witnesses. In many religious traditions, angels are seen as messengers and guardians, tasked with watching over humanity. This chapter examines the role of angels in relation to church attendance, highlighting various theological interpretations of how they engage with believers. Drawing from biblical texts and religious literature, this section discusses the idea that angels not only witness our actions, but also support and guide us as we navigate our spiritual journeys. The psychological impact of worship. Attending church offers a range of psychological benefits, contributing to overall mental health and well-being. This section reviews studies that demonstrate the positive effects of regular worship on anxiety, depression, and stress levels. The act of coming together in worship creates a supportive environment that fosters emotional healing, resilience, and a sense of belonging. By exploring the psychological aspects of church attendance, we gain insight into how spirituality can serve as a powerful tool for mental wellness. Community and belonging. One of the most compelling reasons individuals attend church is the sense of community it fosters. This chapter discusses the importance of belonging to a faith community, emphasizing how shared beliefs and values create bonds among congregants. The church serves as a social hub, offering support, encouragement, and friendship. This section highlights the role of fellowship in spiritual growth and personal development, illustrating how the church community nurtures relationships that extend beyond the walls of the sanctuary. The role of rituals in worship. Rituals are central to the worship experience, providing structure and meaning to religious observance. This section explores various rituals performed during church services, such as communion, baptism, and prayer, and their significance in the lives of believers. Rituals create a shared sense of identity among congregants, reinforcing communal bonds and deepening individual faith. By understanding the role of rituals, we can appreciate their power in shaping worship experiences and enhancing spiritual connection. Silence and contemplation. In a world filled with noise and distraction, silence and contemplation are rare but vital components of the church experience. This chapter examines the importance of creating space for silence during worship, allowing congregants to reflect, meditate, and listen for divine guidance. Silence serves as a counterbalance to the busyness of life, offering opportunities for introspection and spiritual renewal. This section explores various practices that encourage silence and contemplation within the church setting. The transformative power of music. Music holds a unique place in worship, capable of stirring emotions and facilitating spiritual connection. This section investigates the role of music in enhancing the worship experience, from traditional hymns to contemporary praise songs. The chapter discusses how music serves as a form of expression, allowing congregants to articulate their faith and connect with the divine. By examining the relationship between music and worship, we uncover the profound impact it can have on individual and communal spirituality. The impact of sermons on faith. Sermons play a crucial role in church services, providing spiritual nourishment and guidance for congregants. This chapter analyzes the effectiveness of sermons in shaping beliefs and inspiring action. Drawing on examples of powerful preaching, this section discusses how well-crafted messages can resonate with listeners, prompting personal reflection and transformation. The impact of sermons extends beyond the church, influencing how individuals live out their faith in daily life. Faith in everyday life. The lessons learned in church often permeate everyday life, shaping moral values and guiding decision-making. This chapter explores how church attendance reinforces ethical behavior and community responsibility. It examines how faith influences relationships, work, and social interactions, highlighting the transformative power of integrating spiritual principles into daily living. By understanding the connection between faith and everyday actions, we can appreciate the practical implications of church attendance. The interplay of faith and doubt. Faith is often accompanied by doubt, and church can provide a supportive environment for grappling with these challenges. This section explores how church attendance facilitates discussions around faith, doubt, and the complexities of belief. It highlights the importance of creating spaces where congregants can share their struggles and questions, fostering a culture of openness and vulnerability. By addressing doubt, the church can strengthen the faith journey of individuals, allowing them to grow and evolve in their beliefs. Cultural perspectives on worship. Church attendance is experienced differently across various cultures, shaped by unique traditions and practices. This chapter examines how cultural backgrounds influence individuals' perceptions of worship and community. It explores the diversity of worship styles, the significance of rituals, and the role of community engagement in different cultural contexts. By appreciating the rich tapestry of cultural perspectives, we can gain a deeper understanding of the global dimensions of church attendance. The role of the church in social justice. Many churches are at the forefront of social justice initiatives, advocating for the marginalized and oppressed. This section discusses the church's role in promoting social change, exploring the theological foundations that drive these efforts. It examines how church communities mobilize for justice, addressing issues such as poverty, discrimination, and environmental stewardship. By understanding the church's commitment to social justice, we can appreciate its broader impact on society and the world. The future of church attendance. As societal norms evolve, patterns of church attendance are changing. This chapter analyzes current trends in religious participation, exploring factors that influence individuals' decisions to attend church. It discusses the implications of declining attendance and the rise of alternative forms of worship. By examining these trends, we can better understand the future of church and its ongoing relevance in contemporary society. The digital age and worship. Technology has transformed how individuals engage with their faith. This section explores the rise of online worship services, social media, and digital communities, examining their impact on traditional church attendance. It highlights both the opportunities and challenges presented by technology, discussing how digital platforms can enhance or hinder spiritual connection. By understanding the digital landscape of worship, we can appreciate the evolving nature of faith expression in the modern world. Personal testimonies of transformation. Personal stories of transformation illustrate the profound impact of church attendance on individuals' lives. This chapter shares testimonies from congregants who have experienced significant changes through their participation in church. These narratives highlight the power of community, worship, and faith in fostering personal growth, healing, and renewed purpose. By amplifying these voices, we celebrate the transformative journey that many embark upon through their connection to the church. The connection between faith and charity. Charity and service to others are often emphasized in church teachings, underscoring the connection between faith and altruism. This section discusses how church attendance inspires individuals to engage in acts of service, supporting their communities and those in need. It examines various outreach programs and initiatives led by churches, showcasing the tangible impact of faith in action. By exploring the relationship between faith and charity, we highlight the church's role in fostering a culture of compassion and generosity. Conclusion. The phrase, "When a man goes to church, his steps are counted by angels," resonates deeply within the context of faith and spirituality. Each step taken toward the church signifies a commitment to spiritual growth, community, and personal transformation. As individuals gather to worship, reflect, and support one another, they embark on a journey that transcends the physical act of attending church. The significance of church attendance lies not only in the rituals and practices, but also in the profound connections formed among believers and the divine presence guiding their paths. As society continues to evolve, the importance of this journey will remain a vital aspect of the human experience, illuminating the way toward hope, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment.